What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's crackin'? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. It is Saturday, college football Saturday. Come on, don't walk. Come on, somebody. Woo! Yeah, we talking about it. I got my Georgia Bulldog shirt on. I got my Georgia Bulldog hat on. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take it off. I didn't have locks when I first bought this hat. I had a nice little fade with the fish hook part on the side and everything. So I'm gonna have to get me. Y'all send me a Georgia Bulldog visor. Yeah, I need a Georgia Bulldog visor. But yeah, it's college football Saturday. Y'all already know how we get down. If you know me, growing, sharing is caring. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. A constructive comment that's on the topic at hand. Do not change the subject matter for your own purposes. If you want to do that, start your own YouTube channel. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but y'all already see the title and everything like that. And that's the only reason why I'm doing this video is because it's college football Saturday and Urban Meyer used to be a college football coach and everything like that. So you see it, why Urban Meyer was a bad hire. Yeah. So it is Saturday. The Florida Gators are playing. I don't care nothing about them. Georgia Bulldogs, we are playing in Jordan-Hare Stadium versus the Auburn Tigers. So this is why I'm wearing my white Georgia Bulldog jersey. Yes, I do have a red home jersey. But anyway, like I said, that ain't what this video is about. This video is about Urban Meyer, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Shahid Khan. How did y'all get this wrong? Well, let's go down memory lane. Now, y'all already know, before we begin, this video is brought to you. I'm saying, because if it wasn't for what they got in my cup, I wouldn't be able to do this. It's brought to you by the fine folks at Folgers and the fine folks at International Delight Creamery. I'm actually using the Cinnabon flavor this morning. It's my morning started right. So, Shahid Khan. I'm not going to get into anything personal in regards to his age and anything like that, because it's really irrelevant. What is relevant, watch this, his ethnicity. He's Pakistani. Well, Jerry, you finna make this about his race? Yes, no, but historically speaking, as I've been living, Pakistani Americans probably play, what, less than a 5% role in American football? What, we talking college football, professional football? What about less, the participation of Pakistani Americans is what? Right. It's not natural, it's not a cultural thing. Soccer, European football, that is. So, why am I mentioning his ethnicity? Because ironically enough, Shahid Khan, he feels the quota, person of color. The NFL is able to say they have a person of color as an owner. They are. Doesn't mean anything. They feel that quota. But did they hire a person of color that knew what they were doing when it comes to football? Shahid Khan, when he came into the National Football League, knew so little about football, he went and hired Tom Coughlin to be his general manager. Why? Because Tom Coughlin was the last person who had some type of success with the Jacksonville Jaguars as their head coach, and had won 2 Super Bowls with the New York Giants. So Tom Coughlin, if anybody knew anything about football, Jacksonville Jaguar related, it would be Tom Coughlin, not Shahid Khan. But what Shahid Khan did not understand is that football had passed Tom Coughlin by. The other 31 owners should have told Shahid Khan this, but they didn't. Wonder why. So the Jaguars have squandered in futility since he's been the owner. It's not his fault. Like I said, they don't really do American football like that. European football, that's a different animal. This over here, this ain't European football. So, what does he do? He wants to generate excitement with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wants to put someone in place who has enjoyed success in the state of Florida as a football coach, specifically in Jacksonville. Who does he hire? Urban Meyer. That upset a lot of people. for a plethora of reasons. But let me just help you out why it upset me and why, to a degree, it should have upset you. Now, I'm going to start with the obvious. It upset me as a black man. If you're not black, that part don't pertain to you. But what I'm about to say, after that, should. So as a black man, yeah, it offended me that Urban Meyer was hired. Because I'm like this, there are black assistant coaches out there in the National Football League, black coordinators that deserve their job. But in America, we know Pakistani Americans and African Americans, just cause to a degree they similar when it comes to pigmentation, ain't necessarily playing for the same team. Why? Because that racial stigma that's in America, when Pakistanis come over here, to a degree, they buy into that false narrative about African Americans. I'm saying that because Shahid Khan, had you talked to somebody that looked like me, they would have told you not to hire Urban Meyer. Had you picked up the phone and called me, I would have told you not to hire Urban Meyer. The thing is that the people that you went to, they led you astray. And I'm of the mindset that the people that you went to and talked to about Urban Meyer being your head coach didn't look like me. Let's play. Urban Meyer was the coach at Utah. Alex Smith was his quarterback. He was. Urban Meyer ran that RPO, or at least the early version of the RPO, where he had a mobile quarterback. He did. When Alex Smith left, i.e. graduated, or entered the NFL draft, Urban Meyer left Utah. Why? Because Alex Smiths don't grow on trees. They don't. He went to Florida. Chris Leak was there. Chris Leak was not his guy. Tim Tebow from Plant City was. Know why? Because Tim Tebow is a better version of Alex Smith. Not throwing. Running? Yeah. Tim Tebow was able to run Urban Meyer's offense. But what happened when Tim Tebow left? Urban Meyer couldn't find somebody to run that offense. He left Florida and he went to Ohio State, where he found quarterbacks that were already on the roster that could run his offense. But why is Urban Meyer leaving from place to place to place to place? Stephen A. Smith touched on it on First Take. He didn't dive into it hard enough, but he did touch on it. Urban Meyer can't take losing. You want me to say that again? Urban Meyer can't take losing. See, there's a difference in I don't like losing versus I can't take losing. See, when you in college football, it's not unheard of that you go an entire season undefeated. That's happened quite a few times in college football. It's not unheard of that you only lose one game and still win the national championship in college football. That's not unheard of. We've seen that happen before. Hell, you can win 2 games. You can lose 2 games in college football, still wind up playing for the national championship and still win it. We've seen that happen before. In the National Football League, you lose more often than that. And losing bothers Urban Meyer emotionally. It affects his health. It always has. Nobody told Shahid Khan that? Mr. Khan, this is how I know you don't follow football. Because everybody that follows football, we all know this about Urban Meyer. To a degree, he's a front runner. He is. Why did you hire that as your head coach of a professional organization? Someone who has never been a part of the professional game. Thus, someone who has never dealt with grown men. He's been dealing with children, adolescent males if you want to, but full-fledged grown men, no. Then what did he do after that? Well, we can sit around here and look at this fiasco where he got Tim Tebow. Why did you hire Tim Tebow as a tight end? Why did you bring him onto the team? Then he hired his strength and conditioning coach from Iowa, who, and I want to make sure I get this dude's name right because I don't want to say it wrong. He brought over Chris Doyle, who was fired from Iowa for racial insensitivity. Urban, what were you thinking? And let's see, Travis Etienne, who was one of the best running backs coming out of college, Urban wanted him to play wide receiver. not running back. He actually had this man taking reps at wide receiver. Then he didn't necessarily want to say Trevor Lawrence, who was your first round draft pick, was the starting quarterback from day one. It was a quarterback battle. Why? But Mr. Khan, if you followed football, or if you had somebody close to you that actually gave a damn about your success, your organization's success, they'd have told you this. What wound up happening, Mr. Khan, was you filled the quota. And the people that allowed you to fill that quota, they're laughing at you. My suggestion is this. I don't want to believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars are just a money grab for you. I want to believe that you want to be the first minority NFL owner to win a championship. Here's what you do. Stop catering to people that you think like you. Surround yourself with people that love the game. Love the game. Surround yourself with historians who know the game. Then, back away from the narrative that you've been led to believe. And you go find a qualified head coach. His race be damned. But don't let his race be a reason you don't hire him. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Listen, it's college football Saturday. Let's come on out here. Man, listen, if you got your Arnold Palmer tea and everything like that, if you're tailgating and everything like that, whatever you do in college football Saturday, let's make it do what it do and enjoy it. I ain't saying, just saying.